Today we're going to take a quick look at NordLocker. It is an encryption application produced by the same developers as the ones that created NordVPN. NordLocker is a free application with premium options. Without buying the paid version, you can encrypt up to 2 gigabytes of data for free. When you do this, it stores your encrypted data in a special folder on your hard drive, and you can also use that same folder to share your encrypted information with people anywhere in the world. Of course, being created by NordVPN, you can rest assured that the application uses the latest encryption algorithms and has been thoroughly tested for security and privacy. Suggested uses of the application are for freelancers, sharing confidential work in progress, and also medical records. Those are just a few examples, but basically any kind of personal data that you have can be safely stored on your computer and then shared with authorized users anywhere in the world. NordLocker is completely compatible with cloud-based storage options such as Box, Google Drive, and OneDrive. Now that we are at the bottom of the page, let's go ahead and try NordLocker for free. I will choose the option for macOS. And I'll choose to open the package when it is finished downloading. You see down here that the app was verifying, and we should see it appear on the screen soon. You'll find pretty much a standard macOS install procedure. We'll just go ahead and install for all users on the machine. The application takes a little bit over 90 megabytes of space on your hard drive. And you can change the installation location if you want to. You will have to log in to authorize NordLocker to access your hard drive. If you don't feel comfortable providing such access, you will not be able to use NordLocker. If you notice, during the validation process, it popped up a Finder window behind the install window. That is a little bit annoying, but it's okay. We can just close it. There we go. The installation is complete. Now that the installation is finished, you can close this window. And let's go ahead and move the installer to the trash. I don't think I'm going to need it again. But if you do, you can always re-download it. I noticed down at the bottom of the screen a NordLocker icon. So I guess the application has started by itself. And now it is asking me to create an account. Oh, I noticed down here at the bottom it says if you have a NordVPN account, you can use it to log in. So let's do that. And I will go ahead and paste it. And yay, it is now in. Now it's asking for a master password. Okay. When you're done, hit continue, and it asks you to confirm the password, which you have just carefully chosen. Okay, now that you have your recovery key saved, you can check that box, and then if you lose your key and your master password, you're not going to be able to open your encrypted files ever again. So that's your responsibility. So if you think you're not going to be able to keep your master password, or you're going to lose your key, you might not want to encrypt anything important. Okay, so it's your judgment. How good is your memory? How reliable are your storage methods? So I'm going to go ahead and continue. I think I can handle it. And you see some wizards here. We have opportunity to automatically locate sensitive files. You can encrypt an existing file folder. You can do Dropbox, iCloud Drive. You can choose files using Finder to encrypt, or you can just create an empty locker. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to go, but let's just go ahead and create an empty locker. It's going to ask you to enter in your system password so it can install the helper tool. And here we have the system extension is blocked for mounting Nord file systems. We have a security privacy thing. So let's go to our security preferences, which has just opened here in the background. It says allow installing a system extension. Maybe it's under general, not privacy. So let's open preferences, general. Oh, here we go. System software from developer was blocked. So we're just going to say allow. Maybe we're done with that. Once done, click the button below and hit confirm. So we'll confirm that. And now it wants to access files on a network volume. We'll say OK. Drag a file or folder into the window to get started. So we've got our new locker. It's called NordLocker.locker. And we can drag a file to this thing, NordLocker test file. So let's just drag this thing over here and drop it. The system, actually it's the NordLocker app, is going to ask you, do you want to move the file or just copy it? And so I'm just going to say we want to move it, and I'm going to remember my selection, okay? And there we are. Now we have this file in my NordLocker. If you want to add users, you can go ahead and enable your contacts. You can share your locker. Here's a few options for that. Right now, we're just going to leave access as only you. And I'm just going to open it, and there is the file. I'm going to go to my Finder window, and if you see, it's already created a favorite. So let's see what happens if I double click it. It wants to know the master password. There we go. And it's opened. And we're good to go. I can access the files. So I hope you've enjoyed this demonstration. You've kind of learned along with me as I discovered NordLocker. I downloaded it, I installed it on my system, and I demonstrated how to encrypt a file into a standard NordLocker. I've also showed you some of the controls where you can choose to share your encrypted files with your contacts and online storage services. So thank you, and until next time, goodbye.